Hi everyone, this is Grace. Hope you've been well. This is actually my second time filming this or attempting to film this. Um, because I realized the first time I was just a mess and um, unfortunately, you all are not the only ones to watch these videos, but I have sometimes my youth kids will watch it. And so I need to make sure that, I filter what is now on my YouTube channel. So, yeah, I mean, there's a part of me that I just wish I could just, share everything. I'm not the type of person that actually is used to not sharing things that are important, especially with people who've become very close to me. But yeah, so that first video I was filming and I was just thinking, oh, no, 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 I don't think it's wise that you upload this. So I am attempting to film this again with a little bit of a filter, we hope. And I will say for Kim and Cathie, both of whom, both of these ladies know what I'm dealing with. And your happy mail certainly was so appreciated. And, I wanted to share that with you sooner rather than later. And so usually you guys know I wait until the weekend to film, and I decided to film today on a Wednesday of all days. And so, is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. So, anyway, let me go ahead and share this with you. This comes to me from Kimbo Creations, and she sent me one of her beautiful cards. So pretty. And inside, I don't think she's going to mind. She writes, Grace, wanted to get you a little something to make you smile. I so appreciate your support and friendships. Here's to a relaxing summer. So Kim is a fellow teacher, and so she knows that the summer is when we get to relax a little bit. And this is going to be, I think, the second summer that I don't work. I've just realized that summer and winter, I just need to spend really trying to recover as best as I can and to take care of my health. So yeah, and anyway, so Kim, over the past few weeks, I think I let it slip that I really liked Perfectly Paired. And I had seen her create a number of cards and projects using this particular stamp, and it was on my wish list. And it was just one of those things that just didn't make it into the final, purchase cart. So can you imagine my shock when this went on the retired list? And I was thinking, oh no. But I resisted. I was telling myself, be wise. You don't need it. Don't get it, even though you may want it. Just, delayed gratification, that kind of thing. And then Kim sent me this. And I was just like, whoa. So it totally brought a smile to my face. And I initially didn't get this because it looked so difficult to color because there's so many little creatures. But I think looking at Kim's projects, I realized, oh, I would like to. And so I was telling myself once I missed the opportunity to get it from the retired list sale, that maybe I could find it as a D-stash, or if worst comes to worst, just get it off of eBay. And so, yeah, but thank you. Now I don't have to because Kim's gifted this to me. So thank you so much. I look forward to creating some cards with this. I'll certainly be sending you a thank you card using this. So I have about, 5 more days of grading left to do. And so, yeah, thank you so much, Kim, for this. So cute. I'm going to put it back in its little pink tissue house. So, yeah. Anyway, some of you may already know, but Kim is holding a party, Tina Kappa. So, Kim is our Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Tina's and mine. And so Tina Kappa right now is doing a Stampin' Up! Party. So I'll leave down in the description bar the link to Kim's channel as well as the video to the Stampin' Up! Party so that you guys can check it out if you want. Tina is offering, I think, 4 prizes actually, and then Kim is offering an extra giveaway because of the party. So anyway, so there's that. So thank you so much, Kim. I look forward to crafting with that. And then today I received, so Kim's package I received a few days ago as I was like eyeball deep in finals and such. And then Cathie's mail I received this morning, and actually receiving her mail this morning is what prompted me to film today rather than wait until the weekend. So let me share with you this little turtle. So cute, these stickers that she puts here. And she calls me the Turtley Crafter, so I appreciated that too. And just the letter certainly was encouraging to me, especially because today has been kind of a very tough day. I woke up, wasn't feeling well, and then took a nap, had breakfast, and of course had lunch, but I just developed this big headache. And you know, Cathie was talking about a procedure, and I will, once I get settled into the summer, Cathie, I will revive my blog that I used to write, and I'll give you and whoever else is interested the address to that blog so that you can actually read up on what's been going on. The reason why I can't disclose certain things here on YouTube is it's too public a forum. And yeah, so my family has asked that I not make it so public, which is very difficult for me because, you know, I'm not one to not say certain things when people are, you know, wanting to know. I mean, I get the reason why. But anyways, so on my blog, at least there's a little bit more privacy there. So I will update you certainly on that. But yeah, I've just been dealing with a big headache. And right now, with the procedure, headaches are not a good thing for me. And so it's just been weighing down on me. And so when I received this, I thought, you know what? Let's do something a little bit productive today other than just kind of moan and groan because of your headache. Because I had every intention of grading today, but I just, yeah, I did not grade at all today because of this headache. And so I wanted to do at least something that would, you know, make me feel productive. So hence this happy meal share. Maybe I did pop a Tylenol finally, so maybe I'm hoping that my headache will recede so that I can get some grading done. So yeah, but anyway, she sent me this beautiful letter, and then also this little, I love this, with coffee and grace. Those who hope in the Lord renew their strength. Amen. I certainly need to renew my strength. So I plan on writing something and then laminating it, making it into a bookmark for myself. And then she die cut this and sent it over. And I like how she used white because that way then I could use it as pristine white or ink it up with different colors. So these are so pretty though. Thank you so much, Cathie. And I can't tell that you used scissors to poke because these are beautifully done. And then she created this delicate happy birthday banner. Isn't this so cute? Such a great idea. Oh my goodness. Such a great idea. And then this, happy birthday to you. And I like how I can stickle this and create some bling. And then she also sent me this. This is a little rubber stamp, thank you for, and then twine and tags. And she wrote here that she thought that these would be really cute for me to use. So thank you. And of course, love your sticker. Your word is a lamp to my feet. And then Your PS made me smile because she writes, PS sat on my desk for a few days, but better late than never, huh? And in all honesty, I think your letters always arrive when they need to arrive. Because this morning, as I was sharing, I was just not feeling well. I think I'm kind of running a slight fever and just feeling very low. So that's one of the reasons why, as I filmed the first time, I was just like all over the place, and I was like, no, 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 this is not good. Do not cry in your movies or in your YouTube videos. And so I finally decided to just delete the first video. But yeah, so thank you so much, Cathie. It came at a very good time. Just because the past few days, I think it's one of those things when you are kind of focused on the moment and looking forward. Certainly, it's easier to get through, at least for me it is, because you just keep pushing yourself forward. But past 2 days now, my last day of classes with my students were Tuesday because all of my finals were really early this term. So I had Wednesday and then I also had today to think. And thinking can be a very dangerous thing because as I'm pressing forward to finish grading and posting term grades for the spring, it got me thinking about just how much had happened in the past 6 months. And, I had shared with some of you guys that since January, I have not been able to see clearly. So everything is double vision all the time. And with that, then, is the associated headaches, certainly. But then my eye finally is recovering enough so that it doesn't feel irritated or, achy or raw. But yeah, so there was that. But, a part of me was just, I was thinking of everything else that I'm dealing with. If only my vision was like something I didn't have to deal with, it would take such a load off of me. And then I found myself getting bitter towards the specialist who had given me this double vision. And, it's kind of like a moot point now, it's spilt milk. And so my getting mad at him isn't going to do anything. It's not going to bring my, perfect vision back. So in the midst of that thought then led me to just kind of reflecting on just how much I've had to deal with in the past 6 months. Just a lot of the pain, forget the mental, and the spiritual anguish, but just a lot of physical pain. And then it got me feeling a little bit bitter towards one of my family members because you guys know I live with I have 3 physicians in my family, and one in particular who is the specialist in the field. I had asked her, do you think I should get certain testings done? And she was like, no, why would you need to? And so, I figured, okay, she's the expert. I'll just defer to her. And now, looking back, of course, hindsight is 2020. But looking back, I'm just wondering, what if? What if I had been much more assertive, disregarded what she said, and gone to see other physicians of my own accord, that we caught this sooner, then the damage that I'm currently dealing with right now wouldn't have been as extensive and, all of those things. And so, I did talk with one of my main doctors about this, and he was just like, oh, because he's good friends with my sisters. So, just trying to deal with that too, not to let it become a source of bitterness for me. Because, it's a done deal. What, how are things going to change by my, dwelling on that, right? But it's still hard because every day, even though every day is a blessing, it comes with more and more challenges. And yeah, it's hard to not think of that when I'm having to deal with all of these physical, challenges. So, yeah, I think the coughing, I'm hoping the coughing goes away because it's been pretty bad. I would just go into cough, like fits of coughing when I speak to my students or to my colleagues. And please pray that I can get everything under control health wise. Otherwise, I don't know if it would be wise for me to return to school in the fall term. Um, just in terms of my ability to finish out the 16 weeks in the fall. So, my mom and I were talking about how in the spring term, it was such an amazing miracle that I was able to finish out the spring term without, there being a huge detriment to my students. And thankfully, my students were very understanding. They knew about my eye. And so they just think that my health concerns were just dealing with my eye. Of course, it's not, anything that I need to disclose with them about what's going on with the rest of my body, but just the fact that I was able to finish the spring term, teach almost every class, it was such a blessing. And so I think part of the frustration this week was in knowing that as I neared the end, my body was just not feeling well. And then, of course, I find out that a good friend of mine who is dealing with something similar to what I have was recently hospitalized, and she's still in the hospital and just going through some really tough times. And there's a little bit of worry now for me in terms of, can I get this body of mine healthy enough so that I continue to have a normal life? Because the past few weeks, the cough has really exacerbated to a point where, how if you cough for more than a month, your chest can start to hurt. And I just feel as though my body is kind of starting to break down. And, which is not a very good feeling at age 44, And I thought for the most part that I had been a pretty good, caretaker of my body. Apparently not. But yeah, so yeah, and then it was shocking yesterday as I knew that I was losing, my hair here and there, but when I brushed my hair, and I use those big huge big combed, the big tooth combs. But yeah, a lot of hair fell out just in that combing. And so that was a little bit of an adjustment to deal with. So anyway, just wanted to share with you the update as to how I'm doing. Just trying to keep in good spirits. I certainly need to pray more. Because of finals week, I have not been delving as much into scripture, and I know that that's where my strength lies right now. So I will be doing that once I get off this video. But yeah, bodily wise, physically, it's just hard, I think. I don't know how else to explain it, other than that I'm hoping that I'm healing, and I'm praying that I'm healing, but I'm not sure if I'm healing. So, I think that's where we're at right now. So for those of you who have continued to watch all the way till the end, I know that this is kind of a tough video. You guys should have seen the first one. That was a real interesting one. I was like, oh, no, 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 I can't publish this. Because I was like crying and I was like, oh, no, 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 this is not good. So, yeah, but just wanted to share with you, as a thank you, Kim and Cathie, for your happy meal. And just to let you guys know how I'm doing. For the most part, I'm hanging in there. Very thankful to be able to still get around on my own and to still take part in the everyday stuff. But yeah, it's hard because like the coughing, certainly. And then let's just hope and pray that I'm just healing. Let's just leave it at that. I think I don't want to entertain any other thoughts other than the fact that God is doing his healing and that I am healing, because I really do enjoy what I do. I enjoy living each day. I enjoy interacting with my students and encouraging them to pursue their dreams. And I would so love to be able to return to the fall term. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to, because I need to get better in order for me to be able to. Otherwise, I don't know if I feel comfortable committing to a whole entire 16 weeks when my students are expecting and needing for me to be there for all 16 weeks. So fingers crossed, that's the game plan for the summer. Is that for the 2 months that I have, I really need to rest up and get a handle on what's going on in my body. And yeah, and I realize no matter how smart doctors are, the body is just so infinitely complex that there's no way that they can understand everything. And right now, the cough has my doctors stumped. So we're gonna hold off on that. And we'll see. So anyway, I hope this, video wasn't too much of a downer. But I did want to thank, I know it was so funny. When I first started filming, I was, excited, and I just had every intention of being all smiles and thanking Kim and Cathie. And then as I was talking, it just kind of delved into kind of a reflective, like, oh, let me share with you what's been going on. And that was a mess. So I had to delete that first video. And I don't think the second video is any better, actually. But anyway, I'm going to just leave it here. Okay. Just so that you don't worry, I am doing well. I do want you to know that. And I am continuing to pray and forge forward. It's just that there are these moments when I've now been entertaining the what if, because I've been under so much, ordeal. And that what if is just it's very unhelpful thing, to say what if, because it does no one any good, right? So I'm going to try not to do the what ifs. I still have, 5 days of grading left. Commencement is this Saturday. And so, yeah. But I will be back, you guys know. And hopefully with a cheerier video. But just wanted to, just share with you what's been going on. Yes, I am feeling a little tired. And I am still in, I'm not out of the woods. So just continue to pray for me. And Cathie, please continue to pray for me When I say that your letters are amazing, sources of encouragement, it's because they come at a time when I am low in spirit. And reading your letters really uplifts me and encourages me, and sometimes rebukes me, to remind me that I need to cling more to God's word, and certainly to have much more faith. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And I hope during the summer I can reciprocate and do my part in, I guess, reciprocating in this pen pal thing that you have started. So, anyway, I'm going to try to upload this, and hopefully it'll upload today so you guys can watch it and pray for me accordingly. So, take care, everyone, and like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. God bless.